We all witnessed the attempted assassination of a presidential candidate the other day, the intervening of spirit and God. At a time when, as a whole humanity, needs to begin accepting that we are light beings. We are spirit and body. We are fractals of God, God's intention and opportunity to be here in physical form, which means that God is already here among us, living among us, as each other. And it's vital right now, not just to begin honing your faith or even beginning on the path of faith, but also having the intention. Intention is so powerful. If we can all begin intending to see each other as spirit and body, as a reflection of each other, then we can begin to heal. You see, I think that every other civilization has plateaued at this place of not understanding really who they really are, who they have always been. This is why we see all the trying to figure it out. Where did we come from right now and all these things. And I know that right now it's far more vital for all of us, every one of us, to start asking instead of where did we come from and how do we escape being human because this hurts and sucks, but why did we come here? Why did your soul choose to embody at this time in humanity, right here, right now? And begin asking, what is that reason? Nothing else matters. Begin to have that level of reverence for your soul, as your humanity is the only thing that can bring forward and honor your soul's choice to be here. What did I bring here? What am I already in the knowing of from every life already lived? The wisdom, the pure wisdom that already exists within me. What is that I am meant to bring here for the now, since this is such a vital time? I ask you, all of us in this moment, to please, especially those of us in the United States, because we are affecting the whole world. And we can look at the positive ways, but right now the undercurrent, the energetics of what's going on and what is coming or not coming out of the United States from the grid that we talk about is real. It's happening in our food. It's showing up in our food. This lower vibration, this off the grid, not connected, not believing or knowing that we are connected to all things, to each other, to nature, but to everyone around the world. Every single soul that's here in a body right now is us. We have to start treating people as ourselves and continue doing the healing. We didn't come here to plateau and cease to exist and continue this fighting and this judgment. Trust me, but I feel it in my cells. I almost want to cry. And let us pray for Joe Biden, President Biden. Stop being so disrespectful. Again, I'm not a political person. I'm speaking straight to humanity. It's too vital for us to start neutralizing this hate and this judgment, because you're judging yourself, we're judging each other, and it has to stop. Let's all of us pray for Joe Biden that he finds his way to grace and to stepping down courageously, and that he is revered, that he doesn't have to fight for that reverence anymore. He doesn't have to prove that he can do this and fight till the end until it is such a detriment to him that he doesn't exist in a body anymore. We don't want that for anyone. It doesn't matter who, on what political side you're on. We have to start hoping and praying in the best for everyone. Spirit and God have got this, and that whoever is meant, because it's already been chosen, it's already been written. We want to accept that there is someone that is divinely meant to be the next president, but that person must be in service to humanity at the highest level, and they must be conscious of the fact that that is their mission and that there is nothing else to be more reverent to other than their soul's mission as us, as a fractal of God, a light being connected to all of us, which would mean a service to self is a service to us. I've been communing about this for days. So can we all just pray together, it's not a Catholic thing, it's not a religious thing, but let us all breathe and pray in and know that everything is going to be okay, and that we need to do our part, and our part is to go inward, and our part is to intend the highest good for everyone as a reflection of us, and breathe love into your heart. Lastly, I wanted to read to you because that beautiful fractal of light, fractal of God came through a couple weeks ago. And so I Googled it because I wanted to understand maybe the scientific meaning of it, perhaps. So here's what it said. Fractal light is a pattern that repeats itself at smaller or larger scales, similar to a fractal when light passes through a laser cavity. This magnification or demagnification happens inside the laser cavity. So, to see the fractal, you need to look inside the box and not at what comes out. And then I added this part because this is what came. Fractals are the geometry of eternity, which we are. We are eternal beings. This is a moment in time. It's just a moment in time that we showed up here for, that we have a huge part in. So let's all lock arms. Let's all have the best and highest intentions for every one of the candidates for the current president, and wish everyone well and start loving each other.